Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting. Welcome to my channel. And I am going to discuss manifesting in all areas of your life. I want to talk about persistence. Let's talk about persisting. Persisting in your preferred reality. Persist in the desire. All right, today in my VIP group today, I was talking about persisting, like putting your focus and attention on your desired reality and not on the 3D. On the 3D, you know it exists, okay? The 3D exists, the 3D, you're living in it, but you're not putting the importance on where you are in the 3D. You know it will pass, and you focus on the big picture of that desired reality that you prefer. Are you willing to put your focus and attention on that desired reality until it manifests? That's where you want to be in your mind. That's where you just know it's done, or you know it's yours. Okay. Circumstances do not matter. It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about the 3D reality and align with, because it doesn't matter. Your desire is already yours. You only need to keep claiming it. So continue to claim it. You see the opposite happen, that's okay. Continue to claim it. Somebody tells you something completely undesired, don't start wondering, what did I do? What was I thinking? What are my beliefs? We can manifest our desire that way, but we could also just decide the desire is already mine. I'm aligning my new beliefs now. When you declare that you're aligned with your reality, you are already stepping in. Every step you take is aligned with that reality. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the roses, sexy single. So I'm talking all about perseverance and persisting in your desired reality. That's really all you need to do is keep persisting. So what does persist mean? Because it's going to feel different maybe to each individual. It means you just know that desire is yours. So you can know your desire is yours by continuing to affirm, right? You're affirming that reality over and over to create a new belief, to feel like it's normal and natural, to feel that it's more true, especially when it comes to seeing yourself in a relationship with your specific person. You want to feel solid and secure. You want to feel sure about yourself, and you'll feel more sure about yourself the more you have the thoughts of that version of yourself. The thoughts of the version of yourself with the relationship is, this is mine. I know I'm chosen. I know I'm wanted. I know I'm great. I know I'm amazing. I know I'm a really good person. I know I'm the perfect partner. I know this, right? So the more that you're repeating that to yourself in your mind throughout the day, you're believing it more, okay? Spend less time worrying about the 3D reality and just know it's all conforming. Make a decision. It's all conforming. Yeah, you're welcome. So I have just a short amount of time. Yesterday was my son's birthday, and I told him we're going to celebrate every day this week. So we're doing something fun every night. And I need to... we're going to leave somewhere in about a half hour. Okay, so I'm like, I got to jump on really quick because I didn't have a chance over the weekend, and I want to say hi, and I want to give you some motivation. I want to give you that inspiration to know your desire is yours. You're already on the right path. Sometimes we just need to hear that. You're on the right path. You've got your desire. You're doing the right thing. That's all you have to do is declare you're doing the right thing. That's it. Remember, you're the creator of your reality. If you declare you're doing the right thing, you are. Bonnie Marie. So, what to do when you don't trust someone? Well, okay, so you've had experiences that are showing you not to trust this person. Maybe specific experiences with this person, maybe experiences from childhood, from other relationships, or relationships with different people, right? How do you build trust? You affirm that reality. First of all, if you understand reality creation, you created the feeling that you can't trust them. It's all coming from you because your consciousness is creating your reality. All right. So why is it powerful to know that you created it? Because it's powerful because you can change it, because you're the one who created it, and you're the one who can change it. You simply just shift what your focus is. What you need to say is, I trust, right? I intend to feel trusting. I am trusting this person, right? Whoever the person is, right? I live a world where I feel trust. So trust also is about security. I feel secure. I am secure. It could also align a little bit with safe, right? Feeling safe, secure, feeling sure. So any word that aligns with the idea of trust, you're going to be affirming that, right? I trust. My world is a reflection of me. I trust that everything is responding to me. I trust that I'm living a life of loyalty and devotion and people that I trust. I intend to create a reality where I can trust people. I intend to trust myself. I'm going to go to myself instead of asking every person for their opinion, right? This is all about you learning to trust yourself, because that's how, as a powerful creator, you want to go within and trust the inner conversations you're having. Like there's a book called Conversations with God, right? The inner conversations you're having is what's creating your reality. So it's trusting yourself, trusting this higher power. Focus on the idea of trust. Trust that you're the operant power. And if you want affirmations for trusting that you're the operant power and you're creating your reality, I do have a video in my playlist on YouTube the video is called Trust and Know Your Desire is Yours, okay? Because you're going to build your trust in different areas of your life and you'll see a reflection in your world, okay? Now, with this specific person, you can create imaginal scenes in your mind. You can have inner conversations of that person saying to you what you want to hear, okay? If you're not trusting someone, your world is going to show that, okay? So create a blueprint of what you want your future to look like. And that would be practicing inner conversations of hearing people tell you something that would imply that you completely trust them, okay? Imagine this person saying to you, I am devoted to you, right? I am loyal to you. I am faithful, okay? Whichever of those ideas align with you and your story. Olivia, I asked you before about SP not interested in marriage. He asks how to have a successful marriage. Olivia, that's amazing. Okay, so look, I'm having success stories all the time in my private VIP group, success stories. Sometimes the success story feels like it's a big leaps and bounds, and sometimes it's little movement. Consider it all success because you're the creator in your reality, and the more that you're defining, creating the success of it, you'll see that it's success, right? So you were saying SP is not interested in marriage. And then we talked about it. So you asked me about that probably in a live, right? And I mentioned some suggestions of what you need to think about, okay? So what your thoughts are reflected out to your world. Remember, all the thoughts that you're having, everyone's overhearing your thoughts in your reality. Okay, so now he asked you how to have a successful marriage. So keep at it. Now what else do you want to hear? The more that you're painting the picture in your mind of a successful marriage, a successful career, successful life, the more that you just put your attention there, that's what you'll create. But through life, depending on your experience, you may have gotten caught up with complaining and focusing on what you don't like and focusing on the thing that's the worst case scenario. And that's why we created all of those circumstances and issues in our life, okay? So amazing. Thank you for the success story. I'm so excited. And so when you have anything happening in your life, whether it is success or it feels like it's the opposite, you could declare, even if the opposite happened, declare that that's okay, this is still success. Okay, because you want to shift it. Remember, your reality is a reflection. If you can focus on success, you will create a reality that shows you, yes, success. Okay, it's like literally that, it's that literal. Reality is like that literal. Okay, but I started this discussion about being persistent. You must persist until you have evidence. Because if you just decide to kind of give up, which is you looking at the physical world and saying, oh, right? Like, oh, the physical world, when you start to think the physical world is the power, you're just letting the power outside of your hands. Gain control of it, okay? Think from the end. You want to be a powerful creator. You want to live the dream life. Start declaring, I live a dream life. And now keep declaring that over and over and over. I guarantee someone's going to tell you, oh my God, you're living such a dream life. Okay, you might not even necessarily think you are, but the fact that you've been affirming it will be reflected back to you. Then you keep affirming it, keep persisting. Now you'll see more movement. You'll see more reflections. You'll see reflections that truly match what you feel like is a dream life. I'm going to have to make that video, make that a video. Make which one a video? So by the way, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, these live recordings here on TikTok, this live Q&A, I'm posting on my YouTube channel, so you can watch my videos there. If also, speaking of marriage, for those of you manifesting marriage, I have a meditation on my YouTube channel playlist. So remember, in order to manifest the world and reality that you want to experience, you want to have those thoughts. And to have those thoughts, I've created some, there's lots of meditations all over YouTube. So in the big picture, it doesn't matter which one, right? I have some that I think are really great. So manifesting marriage, you want to have the thoughts of, I am the perfect partner, right? So saying those affirmations, thinking from that idea of having that reality already is aligning you with that reality. It's a good sign. Oh, somebody's happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to my son. Yeah, my son yesterday turned 13, so I have a teenager. All right. Okay, is it okay for me to affirm? Then next day I won't think about affirming. Do I need to affirm every day? No, it is fine, okay? Because here's the thing. The only reason we're affirming is to help create that belief. If the next day you didn't affirm, that's okay. That's okay. That means it probably wasn't necessarily on your mind. It means most likely you weren't necessarily all worried about it. That's a good thing. I manifest on many topics by just affirming a few times. Maybe several days in a row, I let it go. Let go meaning I'm not thinking about it. I might think about it, and when I do, I just say that's my desire. And if I'm having an opposing thought, that's the time you really want. When you are having an opposing thought, which means you're thinking the opposite or you're doubting, that's a good time to affirm. But remember, even circumstances don't matter. If you create that belief really deep, solidify that belief, circumstances do not matter, then it actually doesn't matter even if you did. It doesn't matter that you're having opposing thoughts. SP said he wants to be friends now. I affirm I am chosen priority, but how to get things back to before? So you're affirming I am chosen, I am a priority. You want things to be back to before. Don't feel like that's in the past. Start embodying and feeling that it's now already. Okay, so how would that feel now already? You don't have to pretend that they're sitting in the room with you. You just have this feeling like everything's okay and I got this. And you know why everything's okay? Because in your reality, everything's coming from your consciousness. So everything in your reality that you're seeing and experiencing, it's coming from your awareness and what you're consciously aware of. All right, so is that connecting? Is that connecting? Sometimes we need to hear that like many times over and over. It's all coming from you. It's already 100% yours. It's 100% yours. Okay, so just don't get in your way. Don't get in your way by overthinking it okay? You can overthink it as long as you have that belief. Circumstances don't matter. This desire is mine. It happened to me too, but I know he's my husband and loves me. Yes. Okay. I love it. I love when I hear exactly what you're saying. You're aligning to your reality, right? You know what you need to do. And I love that you just stated it. You know that this is your reality. So there is a lot of power. Here's a couple things, right? Like living in the 3D, living in physical reality. When you're thinking about, you're not necessarily wanting the current 3D, But there's power in just loving and accepting what you see and living your bliss. Try to move through your day with gratitude. Move through your day being grateful for everything in your life that you have. Okay? Because when you're in gratitude and when you're thankful, you're aligning with a reality that's just going to be like, boom, let me show you more gratitude. Let me show you more things to be thankful for. Okay? So that's a conscious decision to step into that place where are you going to sit? I mean, we are living life. Do you want to live a life where you're feeling better? This is an internal job of feeling wholeness and fulfillment within. And you're going to create that fulfillment within through gratitude, through gratitude, through looking at the beautiful things in life. Okay, so it's not like you could actually claim that everything is beautiful. You could start looking at the world through different eyes, right? A whole new perspective that everything is beautiful. And you're going to really reflect a world that's showing you the beauty of the world. When you're having an experience with someone who is like, it's an unwanted experience of them, let's say they're just ignoring you, or let's just start there, right? If someone's ignoring you, in order to change that situation, you have to you don't want to focus on the idea that they are ignoring you. You're the creator from in your imagination. You need to go in your imagination and start imagining and affirming that they are contacting you. So what would you do? You would feel like, well, if you feel like you're the greatest person and you're easy to talk to and you're the person everyone wants to talk to, right? This is all the identity and self-image of the person who would have that reality where they are in contact. So think from that place. Can I explain self-concept? Think of self-concept as, I feel like there's many facets and aspects to it, but ultimately self-concept is the words I am. That's what self-concept is. So we'll say things like, I am a millionaire. I'm a mom, like this is me, right? I'm a mom. I'm a great girlfriend. I am a sister, I am a daughter, all these things, right? I am a manifestation coach, I am a real estate investor. These are the I am statements, and that is your self-concept, what you're saying about yourself. So when you're speaking and affirming the self-concept of the version of you with your desire, it's self-concept is you saying, I have the desire, okay? Self-concept is, so with the relationship, when we say work on self-concept, it's the version of you with your desire. So it doesn't just mean like that you're confident, okay? Because it means you're confident in the relationship, confident knowing this is your relationship, okay? Confident and sure and stable and secure. So you want to embody those feelings or that identity of yourself. Your world's going to show you, yeah, you're confident. Yeah, you're secure in the relationship. Okay. So think of self-concept as what are the thoughts you're having with your desire? And you don't have to feel it. Okay. I just bring that into it because I personally like to do that. You don't have to. I affirm things without feeling in anything, totally doubting, really unsure, and I just affirmed it and it all happened. Okay. And some of it depends on the topic. Some of it depends on what feels normal and natural in you, for you. Okay, how do you stop overthinking? Hey, why don't you try to do this? Start overthinking best case scenario. Okay, in a way, there's not much wrong with overthinking. We want to quiet our mind down. We do want to quiet our mind down. It is powerful to meditate. You don't have to, but meditation is powerful because if you can go more within rather than look and listen to all the chitter chatter of the 3D reality, meditation is powerful. Calm your mind down, go within, listen to yourself, right? That can help you to be in that state of feeling more calm and feeling more sure of yourself. And it's really actually, in my opinion, meditation creates like a disciplined mind. You discipline your mind. You'll discipline your mind so that when you're looking at the 3D, you're able to not be fazed and not really worry, not be worried about the manifestation. It'll feel effortless, okay? Now, think about when we think of overthinking, we think overthinking is like worst case scenario. We're like, well, what if they're doing that? And what if they're out with someone else? And what if, what if my boss doesn't give me the promotion? Okay. You can train yourself. This is all about creating new habits. Train yourself to overthink the best case scenario. Okay. You need to assume the best. Assume that they're madly in love with you. Assume that your boss thinks that you are the best. So how are you going to create that? That's through the I am affirmation work, the work of your self-concept of I am valuable. Okay, I am the one who is chosen all the time for the promotion. All right, see yourself that when you're really seeing yourself that way, it will be a natural thought to overthink best case scenario. You just have to teach yourself. Okay. First of all, when you are more aware, and you're not just asleep about your conscious mind, you're more aware and conscious of your thoughts. That's a game changer, because you'll start recognizing what you're thinking and what's happening in your world. And it's all cause and effect. You're the cause, the world's the effect. You can think just start saying, best case scenario, I get everything I want in my life. That would be general. You could start to take out a notebook, start scripting general statements about best case scenario. Best case scenario, I'm living happily ever after. So you'll train yourself to do that, right? That could be an exercise every day for just 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, train yourself to say, best case scenario, because that will now start to be a natural thought, right? I'm living happily ever after. Best case scenario, I win the lottery. Best case scenario, I get a huge inheritance. Best case scenario, someone tells me how beautiful I am. Best case scenario, I have a great interaction with someone today. Best case scenario, someone smiles at me. It could be the simplest things, right? That will train yourself to think best case scenario, all right? Put an alert in your phone if you want. And when you wake up in the morning, you're going to say to yourself, today's going to be best case scenario. So when you wake up, you should be creating a blueprint of what you expect in the day. I mean, to be honest, it can be powerful to create habits, but it's not the habit. It's not the habit that creates your success. It's your belief in completing this habit that creates your success. Okay. It's your belief in it, just like the placebo effect. It's their belief. When a doctor tells the patient that this pill is going to heal them and make them better, and the patient takes it and there's nothing in it, it's a placebo, right? And that person, okay, you could read the studies about it. So the people who are having success, great success, it's a placebo. It's not even true. It was their belief. It was their belief in it, okay? You can change anything about yourself. You can change anything about your physical body by believing in that possibility, okay? I've changed physical. If you guys have heard my story about my younger son had like eight warts all over his hands. And I said to him, okay, this was a Neville Goddard technique. So Neville Goddard, in one of his stories, it was like the father, I think it was a mother. The mother told her son, for every wart, the mother said, those warts are not yours anymore. You're going to give them to me. And for every wart, I'm going to give you $20. Well, whatever, money. I told my son I was going to give him $20 for every wart. And all he needed to do was imagine that they were gone. Okay. And I did a video on TikTok with this, where he's explaining in his words what we did. So I did that with him, and I imagined in my mind. I imagined that I was holding his hand and it felt smooth. I imagined that he came up to tell me that they were gone, okay? Just for a few days. I just did it for a few days. And then I forgot about it because I have a lot, just think about it. Let that manifestation that you think is so big, just kind of let it go. Okay, you don't want to hold on so tightly to it. Just let it go and live life, because I didn't even think about it. And it was about a month later, he came up to me in the morning and said, hey, Mama, guess what? My warts are all gone. And he's showing me his hands. Okay, so the warts were gone. And when I asked him, I said, do you remember what I told you? He goes, yeah, you told me you'd give me $20 for every wart. And he just needed to imagine that they were gone. Okay, so did I put any cream on them? No, I didn't do anything. It's the same with everything. Do you understand that world is, it's like an illusion. It's not as it appears. An illusion is not what it seems, okay? So an illusion is not what it seems. Reality is not what it seems. Okay, think about that on a really deep level. Okay, one last question, I think, because then I got to get going. And I'm sorry I missed a couple, but come back tomorrow and I'll be live again tomorrow. Yeah, how do I manifest my ex back? Step by step, please. Okay, well, first of all, instead of thinking I'm going insane, start to say, you know what? I'm really confident. I want you to step into being like confident in yourself. I do have a course that I created. It's a blueprint for manifesting your specific person back. You can use it for different areas of your life, but the course that I created, Master Your Reality by Mastering Your Self-Concept, is powerful. That is a game changer. I'm having so much success from that course. And that is a blueprint, step-by-step idea of what you need to do. I'm just going to go to the end because I do need to go, but here's what you want to do. Sorry, it's not step-by-step. Check out my course, okay? You could read about it and let me know if you have any questions. Join my free Facebook if you have questions. People have commented in my Facebook group about the course and success, okay? So what you need to do is have the thoughts of the version of you, okay? So what does it look like? What are your thoughts if your ex is in your life? They're not your ex anymore. So now you're not saying ex anymore. You're saying my, boyfriend or my girlfriend, right? That's what you're thinking. More like we are already together. Okay, so in the big picture, that's what you're assuming. Who are you? What would you be thinking in the relationship? You would think, I feel really good and I feel really loved and I'm so excited. I love being in this relationship. Those are the thoughts you would have. So that's what you're affirming during the day. But if you're during the day, circumstances do not matter. But if you don't understand that and during the day, you're whatever, day or night, because sometimes it's at night, right? We're not sleeping well and we wake up and we're thinking, what are they doing? Okay, they're not doing anything outside of what you think they're doing. So don't overthink what they're doing, just create what they're doing. Because whatever you decide will be what the reality is. What do you think they're doing? Well, they are working on their own personal growth and development, and they are thinking about you, and they are already with you. You got to align to that reality, okay? So you think from the place of you already having your desire. All right, I know you're powerful. I know you can do that. Let me know if you have any more questions. I will be live again tomorrow afternoon sometime. Sometimes I do post in my Facebook group when I am going live. I don't always know, but usually in the afternoon. If you need additional help, I have one-on-one coaching available. I have a free Facebook group. I have a membership group if you want more support to level up. You guys are powerful. Love you all. Have a great night. Bye.